Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. Toni is a world-renowned psychic medium. She has had the gift of being a psychic medium and channel her entire life. Toni hosts 2 TV shows, Create a Life You Love and Psychic Medium Toni G. She is also the author of 5 books. Being a healer and a hypnotist as well, it is her purpose and her passion to help you in every way she can. Phone lines are open now. Call in 858-365-5593 and let Toni answer your questions about life, love, finances, or help you connect with a loved one on the other side. Enjoy the show. Hello, everybody, and happy Monday. This is, I think this is one of my favorite Mondays ever. I don't know why. I just woke up super duper happy. Had amazing dreams last night. Woke up in the middle of the night, started writing. It's just one of those moments when you know you're truly inspired, and inspired means like truly in spirit, truly just in spirit, behaving, acting from spirit. So, I'm Toni, the channel, Toni the psychic medium, whatever you want to call me. It's fine. I try to keep my ego out of it. Good, bad, or indifferent. Call me what you will. And today I say we when I'm working because it's really not me. It's heaven coming through to answer your questions or help you connect with a loved one. So when I connect with you, when I say your area code, just give me your name, where you're from, and one question or one connection. If you have a lot of questions, that might be time to book a session. If you want to make a lot of connections, again, that might be time to book a session. If you do not get through today, tomorrow I will be recording the TV show, Psychic Medium Toni G, and you can be a part of it. Call in tomorrow, and I will do my best to get to as many people as possible tomorrow on the TV show. Recorded for with WSCS. Okay. I am actually going to go to our first caller. The first caller is area code 202. Hello, 202. How are you today?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Camilla, and I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Hey, Brooklyn. How's it going?
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Do you have a question or a connection today?
I had a question, actually. I don't know if you do health questions. If not, then I have a career question.
Okay. I keep getting work. I kept getting this had to do with work, but either one, go ahead. I'm okay answering either question for you.
Ooh, maybe I should do the work then. Well, for health, that's so both important. So for health, I was wondering if you pick up anything with like liver or kidney area. I had like some fibroid issues and some skin issues, and after doing some research, it seems like sometimes the persistent itching can be linked to those. So wondering if you see anything in those areas. I'm going to go get checked out, but just kind of putting 2 and 2 together, and it's been on and off in terms of the skin for like probably 2 or 3 years now.
Okay, so I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on TV, so ha ha ha.
Right.
Don't laugh. I'll just keep trying to make jokes. Here's what I'm going to tell you. What I'm getting is it's something you're ingesting. So something you're ingesting, whether that means a liquid or a food, it's something you're ingesting. I would start tracking your food or what you're taking in, and then within 24 to 48 of that, when you have the breakout, look back 24 to 48 hours and see what you've been eating that's different than you've been before. I have a lot of food sensitivities too. Like if I eat too much, and it's really weird. I shouldn't eat meat at all because I tend to start breaking out from meat and having allergic reactions from any animal product, whether it be cheese, eggs, meat. But every meat has a different reaction for me. Like if I eat bacon, my throat starts to itch and close up. And I'll go, can I do one more bite? Can I get just one more? And no, you can't. But then if I eat turkey, my hands break out. So
I cut meat all together, FYI.
Oh, good for you. It's healthier, but those sources of protein, we really need them for.
They're hard
for a lot of different things as with women. For women, our skin, our muscle, it's much more difficult to maintain than for men. But okay, beyond that, what I'm getting is it is something you're ingesting. It could be a liquid, it could be a food, and I want you to it could even be soy. But what I'm going to say is good for you. Track what you're ingesting, and then within 24 hours to 48 hours of eating it, you're going to notice. Now, when you have the breakout, go back and look at what you've eaten and then test them individually and see what happens. Sometimes when we are ingesting something that our body cannot process, this is the response the body will have. But still do get checked out because I am not a doctor. I am not a nurse. All I can say is what I'm hearing, and what I'm hearing is ingesting. So just start tracking your food and watch what it correlates with, when it happens and how it happens. As far as work goes, I know I typically don't do this, but I'm going to do it because they keep bringing up work. They keep bringing up work for you. You have a month to go, a month, but you have to hit it hard during this next month. You have to be extremely aggressive. And when they use that term, like hit the ground running, that means every day, all day long, kind of get out there, get on every like ZipRecruiter and Monster Job, get out there and be relentless. You also need to tweak your resume. There are a few things on there that just need to be, they're saying worded appropriately, which can mean just a little bit, change the verbiage or change the wording of it. And go online. What I'm hearing is Google best resumes, best verbiage. Google even a resume that Google resumes for your field and your specific job titles, and look out how they're wording things, the verbiage that they're using, and go with that. I just get your resume just needs to be leveled up or tweaked just a little bit. There's just 2, possibly 3 things that could be changed on your resume. Once you Google these examples of resumes for your field, you're going to go, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. And it's not that your resume is bad. It's just that anything can be better.
Right.
So go get
has to be on trend.
and it has to have the right verbiage for the higher ups. We can look at something and say, this is awesome. But then we see somebody else's resume and we're like, holy snowballs. That's really incredible. I'm just trying to get rid of my potty mouth, folks. It's tough. I like my potty mouth.
It's adorable. Holy snowball. Is the next gig like a long one or a short one? Because I take freelance ones.
It's going to be a little bit longer. So when that comes in, just, embrace it, enjoy it, and then from there you should keep going. But do Google those resumes and get up to par and then go from there. Okay, sweet girl?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You are so welcome. Have an amazing rest of the week. I am going to go directly to the next caller. I want to thank everybody who's called in today. And please remember, if you don't get through today, call in tomorrow. And I will be doing the TV show tomorrow at, what time? Guys, tell me what time do I do my show tomorrow. It's either 1 or 1:30. It's on my schedule. It's on Blog Talk. You can look it up. 650, you're live with me. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, thanks for taking my call. My name is Miranda. I'm calling from California. And,
hey, how can I help you today?
Thank you. Yes, I'd love any messages from me that you're picking up from spirit guides or
let's start with a direct question. I don't do that during this because it takes a little bit longer. No, wait, I do. Let me rephrase that. During the show, it's only 30-minute show, and there's my switchboard is full of callers, so I try to do like a direct question or a direct connection. I don't go fishing around looking for I know this probably doesn't make sense to you, and I could do it, but I save that for private reading. So for when people call, I just ask, have a exact question or what you really want to know ready for me. So can you do that for me, please?
Okay. So anything regarding my husband and his job search?
Okay, that's really good. There we go. What's your husband's first name, love?
His initial starts with A. Rather not say.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you. In approximately a week, he's going to hear from a company that he's already reached out to. They're going to offer him, if I'm getting this correctly, they're going to offer him a position, but I keep hearing promotion. So I don't know what that means. Maybe that means the position that they offer him is a higher position than the one he was in before. He needs to be tenacious. He needs to work diligently in this new position. They will be kind of watching him, micromanaging him from the beginning to the end. And it will be a good position, but it will be very strict is the word I'm getting. In about 3 weeks, if everything goes as they're saying, in about 3 weeks, everything should be said and done, meaning I think that means that he'll be in the position, ready to go, starting the position. But, again, he needs to be very, very tenacious. He needs to follow through on every lead, and he needs to take the steps that are appropriate. I want to thank you so much for calling in, and I'm going to go to the very next caller because I am trying to get to as many people as possible today. So 216, how can I help you today?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? What's your name? Where are you calling from, love?
I
Yeah,
called
happy
you 2
Monday.
weeks ago. Yeah. I called you 2 weeks ago just to let you follow up, and you had told me I was going to get this job. The next day they told me I didn't. But
I'm so sorry.
I know, but can I tell you, you were so specific. You said it was going to be a new challenge with not learning the job, but there's new skills I have to learn. There was another job the next day, and I bet you picked up on this job because I went on a second interview today. I'm telling you, this guy liked me. I'm going to get hired at this job. These are new skills I'm going to have to learn. I'm telling you, it's this job, isn't it? His name is Rick.
It
Ricky.
must be. So, okay, thank you so much for calling in and telling me this, because sometimes we think we know what it is. Like when Spirit says something, we're like, this is it. And there can be a little what would we call that? Cross communication, where we think it's this, or you're talking about one, but they bring up the one you're really going to get because they want you to know there's something coming in, and then it is.
They were so close.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, you were so specific. That's why when I didn't get the job, I'm like, there is no way. And you said that you got this job, Sharon. It's new skills. The interview I had the next day after that one, I'm telling you, I bet you meant this one because they were so close. I believe in you. That's all I have to say. His name was Ricky.
Thank you so much.
I don't want to make you look bad on the phone because that's not it. You're not God. No, but I interviewed with Ricky today. Is this a job I'm going to get? I'm telling you, it is a great job, and he really liked me. It's the second interview today.
He does. He really, really, really likes you. He has to get it past one more person. Once it's past this next person, it's a done deal. I'm going to tell you, it doesn't make me feel bad that one little part of the message was mixed or not exact. The end result is always there. And you know what? I don't take the criticism and I don't take the compliments because it all comes from Spirit. And sometimes it turns out the way it does, and it always turns out the best. I might have the right information with the wrong position or however this goes, but I know the information that they give is so pertinent and so exact, and it comes through me. And the weirdest thing is, I don't remember. Sometimes people think I'm really rude, but when I channel, like as soon as I'm done talking to that person, it's gone. It's gone. That information is gone. It wasn't. Thank you. It wasn't meant for me, and it's for them. And I'm just so grateful that you had this second position come in, and that it's exactly as they described.
2 days apart. Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
This will answer the question. Yeah. Will I be employed by April? How's that?
Yeah. Well, okay, so you'll have the position for sure by April. I think your start date is going to be near April. So it's all good. Okay. You're good. And just the one thing they're saying is don't second guess the information. Don't second guess yourself, and don't second guess. Like instead of saying don't second guess, what I really want to say is just have that knowing and that faith, and stand in your truth of what you truly know right now based on everything they've given you so far, and know that it's all coming together exactly the way it's supposed to come together, and that you're going to have profound luck with this next position. It is going to be profoundly, it's going to be like such a blessing. Now you're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to want to throw in the towel. But hey, I'm just going to tell you, get in, do your job, learn what you need to learn. Think of it as a blessing, because everything they teach you here that they're literally paying you to learn because they're paying you to show up, you will be able to use in your future. So
yeah, he told me there's a lot to learn. He did at this job. Now, so you said there's one person to go through. When will I hear from them again? He said he wants to make a decision by the end of this week, beginning of next.
Yeah, it's now when they say tomorrow, that doesn't mean literally tomorrow. It means very soon. I'm hearing the first thing I hear is tomorrow, but this could be by Wednesday or Thursday, or possibly by the end of the week. I just feel like it's coming in sooner than you think, but not as quickly as you want. Okay, so
thank you, sweetie.
I know, right? Is that a riddle or what? So just allow yourself
your next caller.
to.
No, I know exactly what you meant by the reading. You just got off on the. I get it. You're not God, but you were so precise on the job itself. I'm like, there is no way. There's got to. It was a job the next day. I'm telling you. But listen, thank you. You get your next caller. I know you've got a lot of callers online.
Thank you, love. You have an amazing rest of the week.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to go directly to 415. 415, how are you doing today? Oops, wait, 415. Wait, I hit the button. It did not connect.
Okay.
There you are. Where are you calling
Unmuted.
from?
I'm here.
Hello. Where are you calling from? What's your name?
This is Anne from California.
Hey, lots of California coming through today. So how can I help you, love?
Well, in my line of work is events, and they've all been canceled. And so I have no work for 2 weeks. So, of course, there's a lot of apprehension, uncertainty. I'm not worried about it, the virus, my health, but it's impacted me now financially. So just anything about a different line of income coming in, or what to do during this time to make the best use of this unplanned, unpaid vacation.
Okay, so, first of all, thank you so much for calling in. I'm so grateful to talk with you today for so many reasons. My brain is on fire going down a different road than what you actually called in for, but that's not something I'm going to talk about with you right now. What I want to talk about with you right now is, when these little breaks come in, and I get them often, like I will have so many clients a day, so many days in a row, and then I'll have a week off and go, I wish I would have known this because I'd be in Florida right now. I wish I would have known this because but that's our recoup. That's our forced vacation. That's our you've been hitting it too hard. Take a break, take a breath, get a massage, get a facial, wax yourself. I don't know. Do whatever you need to do.
It'll all be at home. I can't spend any money, so it's all home spa.
Hey, sometimes those at-home things are even better, especially when, just do you right now. Do you.
Okay.
Be you. And you have, there are some projects that you thought that you would be interested in possibly doing down the line. And when you have these times like this, that's when you sit down and you start mapping those projects. For example, whenever I have time off, I think my first thing is to panic a little bit because we're like, oh, my God. I have no clients today. Okay, you've had clients for the last 21 days. Relax. Just stop stressing. And then the next thing I go is, what can I do? Okay, hitting the gym, doing this. And then I come home and I'm like, where's my paper? I just want to write. I just want to write right now. I want to get what's in me out of me. So the reason they're saying that is because there are some things inside of you that you have been thinking about, and there's an alternative stream of money, a project or what is it? It's something. Come on. They're making me search for it, get through things. It's so weird because people think somebody's whispering all this stuff in my ear and I'm just repeating what I hear, but it's a block of energy that comes in that my brain, once it's in my brain, I have to verbalize it. So it just kind of comes out of my mouth without me saying, but not all of it is right there, especially when my mind is split because I'm thinking of something else for you, and I need to stay focused on this. So what I'm going to there's another stream of income coming in for you. This stream of income is similar to what you do now, but not the same. I feel like there's a part of you that's going to branch off, doing your own thing, not exactly what you're doing, but close to what you're doing, so you don't have any conflict of interest. And it's going to be in a new area. It's going to be, I don't know if that means geographically or like a different type of work, but very close to the same work. And it's going to be you're already aware of this. You've been thinking about it for a while. It's time for you to take the reins and ride this horse. Take the reins and ride this horse. Stop procrastinating. Stop making stuff up. Stop having excuses. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? Just get on the horse and freaking ride. Oh, nice. I like riding horses.
Maybe it's horse therapy. Yeah.
I don't think that's it could be, but I'm just gonna say whatever this is, it could be whatever it is, on some level you're already aware of it. So sit down, take some deep breaths, and just use the statement, show me. And then just take slow, deep breaths in and out and let it come back to the surface. This is something you've been close to before, something you've thought about before, something you really, really are interested in doing. And I feel like it's close to what you do, but you do it off on your own, and you do it in a different way, but on a larger scale. So yeah, I feel like it's a good deal. And I'm going to tell you, if you focus on what this is, it's going to happen a lot more quickly, a lot more effectively and efficiently than you could even imagine. Again, this is a second stream of income for now. It's not your first all-in income, but this stream will be consistent no matter what's going on. So take everything you've learned.
I've thought about that, definitely. Being the one I'm in now can be fickle. So, I would like that
so
stream that is always there.
Yeah, take everything you know, everything you've learned, and write it down. Everything you do, everything you know, everything you've learned, and write it down. Then out of those, take everything you love about that and make it, put that in another column. And then figure out how you can do that part of it without just focus in on that and say, what does this look like and how can I get to this? And you're going to be amazed at what you come up with. You're going to be amazed at what that looks like, and you are going to be very happy with the end result. Okay?
Thank you.
You are welcome. And just, you know what? The time you have off, for whatever reason it is, this is happening, remember the universe is always working with you and for you. It's never against you. Use use this time appropriately to focus in on what makes you happy and what you want to do. Remember, this is outside of what you do. It's close to what you do.
But my skills.
And yes, and it is a secondary income. You're not going to jump ship yet. Eventually, you might be able to integrate the two, but I feel like this is going to be your own thing, off on your own, doing it the way you want to do it. Sometimes we work for someone and we say, if this is my thing, this is how I do it.
Right.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So go start there. Start there and then do what you need to do. Tweak and manipulate and foster and just shine love on it. Don't bring fear into it and go from there.
Wonderful.
So thank you so much for calling in today. I want to thank everybody for listening in and let you know, again, I'll be available tomorrow